second-year PhD student in education at the University of Baltimore. So the research that I'm presenting on today is on the pitfalls of non-connection and the likelihood of attrition on social technologies. And in this case, social technologies refer to illegal social media suspects such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and many more. Before I dive into my presentation, I would like to acknowledge my co-author, group. So to give you an overview of what I'll be covering today, first I'd like to start off with an introduction on what this research is about and why we're interested in this line of work. Then I'd like to go a little bit into the theoretical framework that is important in the study, followed by our method, results, and finally to conclude, I'll share some implications as well as future research directions. The use of social networking sites have their benefits, but they can also have a negative impact on their users. For example, numerous research show the link between social media use and undesirable behavioral outcomes not limited to cyberbullying, depression, social anxiety, and exposure to inappropriate content. As such, online environments can be stressful for their users and they may result in potential detrimental consequences. In our study, we're interested in the types of pitfalls that arise from social media use. And in our study, we define pitfall as a danger or negative consequence that can occur through social media use, and it may not necessarily be obvious to its users. The first pitfall is loneliness, and this is a lack of meaningful social contact, and it is a general feeling of alienation that is typically unpleasant for its users. So rather than a fleeting state, this is more of a chronic, long-term one that manifests within individuals. The second pitfall is social comparison, and this is really the classic cognitive appraisal evaluation of oneself to others either in an upward or downward manner. These pitfalls are said to influence how socially connected or non-connected users are on mediated space. We define non-connection as a temporary lack of belonging in which users do not feel as though they're part of the online community or social network during their use of social networking sites. So note the distinction in how we conceptualize non-connection and loneliness. We think that these two concepts are distinct in each other in that while loneliness is really a long-term chronic state, non-connection here is really a temporary one that is induced during the use of these sites. Right, so I briefly explained the interpersonal connection behaviors framework that suggests in a nutshell that users' behavior online can harm their level of connection. So not only were we interested in the pitfalls of non-connection, we also wanted to examine the momentary emotional experiences of users after they have used these sites. So we looked at both positive and negative effects, including a feeling of emotional exhaustion that is a consequence of stressful situations online. For example, users may be thinking about how fatigued they feel when they're reading certain news on certain platforms. Taken together, we are interested in how these various processes affect both satisfaction with and discontinuation of these platforms. So very briefly, satisfaction refers to fulfillment of users' social needs that give rise to pleasures such as gratification, and discontinuation can occur when users either have thoughts about leaving the platforms that they're currently using, or they have intentions to stop the use of them completely. So rather than approaching this line of work from an intentions to adopt or intentions for a continuous usage point of view, we thought that it would be equally valuable and interesting to examine this area of work from a termination phase point of view. So these were the two research questions in our study. First, we asked, what are the types of experiences or pitfalls that lead to non-connection for social networking site users? And second, how do the pitfalls influence both satisfaction with and discontinuation of social networking sites? To test the claims of our study, we conducted a web-based experiment in the form of an online questionnaire hosted on Qualtrics platform. And we had a total of 155 participants recruited from an introductory course in communication, and their mean age was 19. So at the start of the survey, all participants were given a set of instructions that read, please browse your most frequently used social networking sites as you normally would for 5 minutes. And they were told that they would be time for quality assurance on our end. Subsequently, they completed a series of questions. So the objective of this procedure was really to create a browsing experience that would remain fresh in participants' minds in the hopes that it would produce more genuine answers for the self-report questions that they would answer subsequently. Very briefly, these were the measures that we used. So first, we measured positive and negative effect based on 5 discrete emotions that were anger, anxiety, sadness, happiness, relaxation. Second, we looked at emotional exhaustion as emotional and cognitive irritation. Third, we measured loneliness using the UCLA revised loneliness scale. And social comparison was measured based on rank, attractiveness, and fit with others. That non-connection was measured on 3 dimensions that were connectedness, affiliation, and companionship. And finally, we had general questions for both satisfaction and discontinuation of social networking sites, including 2 free response questions that are covered in the results section in just a bit. So first things first, we see here that Instagram and Snapchat emerged as the top selection of social media platforms, and participants reported that they would use it for at least 7 to 9 times a day. In terms of the average time spent, again, we see the trend that Snapchat and Instagram emerged as the top selection of social media platforms, and they reported that they would use it typically for 1 to 3 hours a day, and that was followed by Twitter, Facebook, and other social media platforms. Now, a key finding in our study was that satisfaction was not significantly correlated with discontinuation, and this was particularly interesting for us because it's logical to assume that if users are generally not satisfied with the social networking sites that they're using, then there's a high chance that they will not continue with the use of these sites. However, this is not reflected as what is found in our study. In fact, we found that different factors are correlated with satisfaction and discontinuation of these platforms. So first things first, for non-connection, we see that a series of negative experiences are associated with higher levels of non-connection. For example, increased levels of loneliness, emotional exhaustion, and a variety of negative affect predicts higher levels of connection. And by contrast, when people experience downward social comparison, that leads to lower levels of non-connection. For satisfaction, we see that more positive experiences are associated with higher levels of satisfaction. So more downward social comparison and feeling more relaxed or experiencing more happiness leads to more satisfaction. And by contrast, increases in loneliness, emotional exhaustion, and non-connection leads to lower levels of satisfaction. And as for discontinuation, we see that increases in emotional exhaustion, a series of negative effects, and feeling more non-connection leads to higher discontinuation intentions. So we wanted to test these associations with regression to confirm what will continue predicting satisfaction and discontinuation. And we see here that loneliness is a predictor of satisfaction and discontinuation. And this is particularly intriguing in that while lonely individuals are less satisfied with their platforms, they are also more likely to continue the use of these social networking sites, highlighting a paradoxical relationship here. So for satisfaction as well, social increases in downward social comparison, that is feeling good about oneself when compared with others, arouses more satisfaction. And on the other hand, feeling emotionally exhausted leads to higher intentions to discontinue the use of social networking sites. So I mentioned earlier that we had 2 pre-response questions. The first is, have you ever stopped using or significantly reduced your use of a particular social networking site? There were a variety of other reasons involved, but here on this chart, I'm only showing you 4, the top 4 reasons. So they were boredom, focus on academic work, too much time spent on social networking sites, followed by psychological harm to self, such as damage to self-esteem. And then participants also had the opportunity to answer this question that said, if you have ever considered leaving one of the current social networking sites, why? Again, we see in these blue bars here, they were the same reasons cited for reasons for reduction and discontinuation, and the only one that differed is the one in the orange bar. So for reduction and discontinuation, it was focused on academic work that differed from here, perception of social networking sites as potentially toxic environments. So I want to talk about the 3 main contributions of this work. So first, our study suggests that a variety of negative experiences are associated with non-connection. So we're able to find support for the interpersonal connection behaviors framework, and that we were able to identify the pitfalls, that is loneliness and social comparison. Second, we were able to provide an extension to this framework in that emotional exhaustion in which an factor to help explain discontinuation intentions of users. Finally, and most importantly, there seems to be a disconnect between satisfaction as well as discontinuation. So our study, this was reflected in our study in that we found different patterns of relationship. For example, satisfaction, loneliness, and social comparison were the primary drivers, but for discontinuation, loneliness and emotional exhaustion predicts. So this study is not without its limitation. But first, we did not measure frequency of social comparison. Future studies should definitely examine dispositional tendencies such as the one employed here, as well as the frequency of social comparison. Second, we use a small college sample, so it's important to test the effects found in the study with a broader sample in the future. Finally, the study relied on mostly self-report measures and correlational data, and should be supplemented with experimental and longitudinal data in the future. Thank you.